The message that unleashed the storm. Imagine this. At the beginning of 2023, I found the love of my life. Well, or so I thought. She was incredible, she opened the doors of her world to me, and little by little we fell head over heels in love. I, being from a small town, was living in the city, and that's where the magic happened. We started spending so much time together that we decided to move in together. Yes, I know, super fast, but we felt invincible, floating on a cloud of love. Of course, like any relationship, we had our arguments, but nothing that a good talk couldn't fix. At first, when I introduced her to my parents, everything seemed rosy. They loved her, but suddenly, things started to take a turn. My parents were still living in the village, so we would visit so my girlfriend could get to know them better, something that was very important to her, and I, like a fool, hadn't realized. During one of those visits, for my birthday, I noticed that my mother wasn't treating her the same. She was distant, cold. My girlfriend noticed, of course, but since I was in birthday party mode, I brushed it off. She must be in a bad mood, I told her. What a mistake. I should have talked to my mother, but with my ex-girlfriends nothing like this had ever happened, so I didn't give it much importance. The following weeks got worse. On another visit, to watch a game of the town's team, we were playing for the championship. My mother didn't even say hello to her. This time I saw it clearly, but the excitement of the soccer game overcame my common sense. Again, I downplayed the situation. We were in a hurry, I told my girlfriend. In short, a disaster. The straw that broke the camel's back came on our next visit. My mother, in an act that I still can't understand, completely ignored her. That's when I reacted. We need to talk, I told my mother with a serious look. We spent the afternoon at my parents' house and then went back to our apartment. When we arrived, my girlfriend burst into tears. My mother had sent her a text message that said, "You are not welcome in this house, you make us very uncomfortable. I am not obligated to receive visitors who don't interest me. I think my son chose poorly. If he ever finds out about this, I swear I will make your life a living hell." You can imagine my fury. I ran to my parents' house like a bat out of hell. I had never confronted my mother like that before, but rage blinded me. "How could you do this to her?" I yelled. "Why? We've never disrespected you. I always give you plenty of notice when we're coming to visit." I ended the argument by slamming the door and saying, "I don't want to see you again." I went home devastated, but the worst was yet to come. My girlfriend was gone. She had packed her bags and left. The only thing left of her was a heartbreaking letter. I can't be with someone knowing that I'm not welcome in their home. I'm sorry. My therapist confirmed it. My ex's reaction was completely understandable. My mother's totally unacceptable. Now, I only talk to my grandmother. I've cut ties with the rest of my family for supporting my mother's behavior. I've learned a very hard lesson. Sometimes, love is not enough, and family can be an unexpected source of pain.